Already got the Ezreal bot. We know there's not going to be a Kaza. Booster's just paying out. TF we called. Nice one, Betty. Okay, so TF up in the top lane. A free lane versus a Cassante. And it does feel like we have a bit of global pressure from KC built up through solos.
Yeah, I really like this last 4-5 from KC here, because what I felt their comp was a little
Yike
bit...
is fully taking advantage of this. Every decision that LEC has tried to make, Yike has been responding appropriately. And remember, Yike in the early game was quite happy to just mirror farm. He wasn't eager to try and invade. That wasn't his initial game plan, but the moment LEC
can be... I see an Ezreal as well. I think, oh, 2 items is a lot of fun to play with when you're in a commanding position. As at least NAVI are getting grubs on the top side as LEC hit 6, and now he feels a little bit stronger. But remember, there is a 1.5 level lead between him and Yike.
Would love your take on this, Jack, because early boots for Yehu, foregoing the early Rod of Ages, for this reason on your screen right now, to move faster from mid and look for a gank bot.
Oh, arrow's good. Oh, flash away from the flag, and Drag Paris still caught out though, and an encore will roll through him. First blood, easy as that. KC, good roam.
2v1, he's fishing for a pick. LEC is spotted.
Oka comes in, and then we go double beat drop. LEC just charmed to death. Arrow comes a little bit late, hits Yehu, but the jungler's already dead. Now Yike has free farm bot.
And now they could continue looking top here. They have the TF ultimate.
Destiny, a gold card. Here comes Yehu as well, a 2v2 up in this top lane. Kana goes into Fog of War. Sam D hits him, but again, playing with vision so well. Another gold card. That can't be saved. Kana gets the auto. Sam D gets altered way too late from Paris, but it didn't make a difference anyway as KC get enough to be paid.
I think we'll just slowly see that KC gets plates all across the board. The problem for... Oh, well, NAVI might be...
I don't know about the dive, but gold card flash, all out's going to be used. He's dead. Mainta gets tackled by Kana as Yike comes in to step and help.
Yeah, I mean, there's very little that Mainta can do in that situation. He tries his best to find an outplay angle, but it's not enough.
Boy.
Meanwhile, NAVI is looking to cross-map. They have their eyes set on this bot tower, but the wave clear from Yehu is there, and now NAVI have no other play.
I mean, this really shows how much peril NAVI is in. The fact that even though Mainter gets dove, they have the strong side top. I mean, the KC just don't stop.
Sam D doesn't have cleanse. He needs a Lulu with him. Kana takes a free kill.
This is a nearly 7,000 gold lead.
To contest the dragon if they want to try. But that's going to be a face check into Rise.
It is indeed. Paris close to dying. Heal and flash as Kana, or Kalith rather, almost hits the damage. Kana, meanwhile, will come back to the bottom lane. Wind becomes lighting in the flash. They're going to shut down. First kill to NAVI. Big first kill in a best of 5 to NAVI.
NAVI needed that. They needed something because everything is
game ending.
I mean, the question is, so KC, they played against G2 last week. Many people say that was to what we saw from G2 last week. Will they emulate all of G2 as an arrow does connect?
Look at this. He's not going to pop the cleanse. The arcane shifted away. It's arrow down for a little bit for what it is worth. As KC reflect themselves back towards the bottom side of the map. But remember, that's because they've got control. Thanks to the fact that Yehu and Kana are in the same lane, they can always rejoin the mid play if it happens. On the top lane, Poby is playing with the soul lane as well.
Yeah, I mean, now
hang on.
Destiny going to be used. Now the bottom side play begins. NAVI runners 3, True Shot Barrage, Cataclysm lay it on. Paris will be first to go. An auto from Kana. I'm waiting for it, but he dies to LEC first with the Crescent Guard. Arrow as well. KC are in trouble. Hang on a minute. Another shutdown to NAVI. And the cross-map play backfires on KC.
And you were right, Betty. They learned a little bit too much from G2, as now finally NAVI able to get a little bit more back into the game. It's a 4,000 gold lead.
Stopped. I mean, NAVI are going to lose a lot of gold again.
But KC are the winners of this play. They're going to get the full top tier 2. They're getting plates on bot. And now the gold lead is back up to 6,000 gold, nearly 7,000. And it's just a Chemtech Drake for NAVI. It doesn't really change anything in the fights to come.
Yeah, I mean, KC did the right thing. Don't even give NAVI the chance to find their win condition, which is a 5v5 fight. Instead, play through the side lanes, bot tier 3 secured.
Jungle, they have to take the base. And for now, while we're talking about vision, let's not forget Sam D with a hawk shot has to be purposeful with that E button. It has to be used.
Pressure you from multiple angles, they force you to split up, and it's...
Arrow.
Ooh, the arrow does
Kana.
connect.
Here comes Poby as well. Wait for the shuffle. The Proto Belt sends him into his team, and Kana's dead. Sam D, I've got to say, this game is hitting some good arrows.
So that's how you break it. You just kill one of the ones. Nice arrow, does connect, sets up for a pick, and now NAVI, they've got a big window here. What do they use this window to do?
I think you have to go Nash. That's the best way to try to come back in this game. They're going to try to push in mid. Maybe they just settle for the mid tower. But I do think when you get such a big pick like this, it's still 30 seconds on Kana.
Pivotal point now for NAVI, because yes, they need this dragon, but KC in a similar position before. They can afford to lose it. Oh, and Poby, he's isolated.
Flash, he's found out before he goes into the brush. Gold card laid as well. Poby's just about to die. Shifting Sands failed, and Yike won't even need to get the kill. Rather, he steals it away. Realm Walk going to be used. KC on the chase. 4 members of NAVI on the wrong side of the map. They mega blast cone, go separate ways onto Busho. He gets on-court. It is made to take it up with the jungle as well, with the Crescent Guard and Reledge in the middle of everyone. Meanwhile, Sam D gets paranoid because everyone from KC are following him behind. Yike as well with the chase up onto Paris, and he's just used the wild growth, so he's got nowhere to go, nothing to do. He's going to die, and Navi's chance at a 5v5 got absolutely ruined with Poby getting caught.
And KC, they found the pick. They utilized the Ryze and TF to pick off Poby, and with that, they're going to look to end the game. It's only Mainter up against the 3, while Paris is trying to find a recall. Oh, maybe he gets it. But should still be GG for KC.
I think so. Poby's up in 5. He didn't use his Emperor's Divide, but Nexus Turrets are dropping like flies.
Poby could maybe play this.
It's a barrage execution, though. You say it, but now the Nexus exposed with
Maybe
a dead main to top. Poby ulties to no avail. They jump and they dive onto Kalist, but even that's not enough. What a showing from KC. As Navi have got a lot to do in the series.
I think you just go a strong champion to the
do
side.
Galio if they really wanted to.
I like Yone a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So we got a bit ascended on... Are we concerned for Navi's draft?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's tell our audience why.
Okay, so far, it hasn't actually resulted in any sort of lead for Navi. As Sandy dashes in.
The caliber net is nice, but stepping on a trap. This is perfect. CC chain. Sandy's dead. Oh my god, from KC's 2v2, that was...
Is there even a gank here, though? That just might be.
Maybe, yeah, who tried to push out the wave. He does successfully do so. Now trying to kite it out as he flushes over the wall. Reledge gets a pillar to block his path. Yeah, who can't go anywhere. Turns into the egg as Yike tries to save the play. Poby hits him over the wall in that egg. Vault breaker, right? Yeah, Yike cannot save it. And Navi get one, and their first one of this game too.
Okay, I mean,
now they could even look for a bot dive, since Yike is gonna get level 6 off this dragon.
Crystallized. Flash Frost gets the stun, waiting for the next Frost bite onto Reledge, who's running for his life. This bird is gonna get the help from a 2-man sword. Flashed in for the Q. Mortal Steel in the back of
You have a
Reledge.
slight tempo advantage, so they will be able to push in this wave, but the problem is that Reledge is on the bot side, so they can't start the... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is happening already.
That's a
just with the
solo
recurve bow. You think so? Well, I'm starting to think, yeah, because Mainta ulted to the wave! And he gets punished.
Halfway completed.
He's 3 levels ahead of this jungler. Make it 2. Reledge going to 1v1. Let's see if Subjugation even comes out the pillar out. But where's he going to go? Fate Seal flushed away from it. He snaps back to the Spirit Clip. Subjugation finally comes through, but it won't do much here on the Yone. But now finally Mainta teleports in. Decimating Smash to get some revenge back. It's nice. It's a shutdown over to Poby.
Okay, 2 kills for Poby. 700 gold lead.
Okay.
We saw him... He had some good plays on the Azir last game. Maybe he can try to make some magic happen on this Cassiopeia. That's the one silver lining, bronze lining.
Can he play meanwhile? Ace in the hole. If he got hit by the Q, I would say problem. Maybe he's going to back away. So
it might be a problem anyways, if they can cancel him here.
Harris is going to stop his base. He's found out. Now he's got to get a mega fireball kick. It's buff and cease and desist. Tangle Bub. Nowhere to go. Paris does flash away to his turret, but it's matched. Booster going to get the auto while Yike takes up the turret. And KC, they're on a tear again. Okay, at the very least, Reledge is on top of it. Yike's going to back away, so Smite Steal. No, he takes a blast cone. Vault breaker for the steal. He had us in the first part of the camera hook as Cullen comes out from Sam D. Layers down some damage, but KC ready to go back in. Pillar stops the Vault breaker from Yike. Yeah, who puts down the Glacial Sword?
But now it's 2 dragons for KC. They're going to get the bot tower on this wave as well. And maybe they can even look for a play if Samdi tries to walk up here. I mean, Yike is behind them.
I mean, yeah, they walked up, now walking back. Kaliska to 90 caliber net. Cease and desist is there, right on top of Emilio. Paris has no chance. He's one shot. Kalis would kill number 2.
My solo queue games where I'm just happy 1v1 against my enemy mids, and now I'm sad because enemy Caitlyn is here, and I'm like, sorry, she's what? Why does she have Hex Optic and a BF sword in my lane?
Oh, hang on.
Maybe I'm super old. Get over it, bro.
You are. They try and gaze. Flash Frost not connected from Yehu. An opportunity here is Reledge. pulls out the subjugate, going to go into egg under turret. Poby's already tanked it up. Relech is tanking up a bit too much. That egg needs to die now. Relech, one more shot would kill him as Poby comes in to save the day. He's on a killing spree yet again here as Kalist in the mid lane gets quite low, but so does Sam D with one shot. Yike was busy getting the Herald in the top lane, while KC's approach here in mid adds some pressure with the TP from Kana to cover bot.
I mean, Kana, yes, he's sad that his mid lane lost his life, but the good news for him is more farm bot lane. He continues to push in top. He gets a plate up there, TPs to bot, catches that.
Is that I don't know how Navi comes back, because as you see on your screen, Relech puts the pillar, and then Yehu puts the wall. And that's the one engage.
No.
Let's say Ambessa, maybe he could find an ult onto Caitlyn, and then maybe that's a way they could turn this game around. But Yone, he's just 1v3.
Shield on the Relech under the inner turret. Kalist comes in with the damage. Relech close to dying. Ace in the hole's already been used, but even so, there were blockers in the way. But inner turret's going to lose its plating regardless. Relech has come back out because wolves are spawning. Luckily, there's no wards here. Otherwise, that guy, he'd be in trouble.
Oh, but if he goes for the blue buff, Yike is around. He's on a pink ward, but Yike has the ultimate.
Yike. Oh, pillar now. Now. Flash and cease and desist. Subjugate. He is dead. Good little Q. Oh, Subjugate keeps him alive. No, he's dead. He's indeed dead. And we are going to match point. Get in the way. Someone. Bucio flashes. Oh. And it's just so easy for KC. What can you do? Pop Blossom on this Lumberjack who just doesn't have enough HP. Kalist with 3 kills. And this hasn't even
the Baron, but because they just recalled, it's too difficult. So that's going to be Soul secured by KC. It looked like a close fight.
No, he's going to run into base. He's wasting time while Baron's going down.
Yeah, okay.
Manta also ulti. Teleport was also burned for this. Carter versus the world. I mean, look, he does good damage, but he's not going to be able to get through that much of Navi. Baron is going to go down in the meantime, while the chase led near the Nexus.
Okay, well, I mean, Navi get a pick. I think it's overall worth it for KC, though, as they walk away with the Baron.
So I would never FF in this exact situation, because I have the opinion of, like, either you FF at 15, or if you, like, at this point, either you're going to lose in the next 2 minutes, or you're going to have a comeback. So then you might as well see.
Okay, sure. Fair, fair. I like that logic.
Because now if KC doesn't end with the Nash and the Soul, probably something has gone really wrong.
Right, exactly.
Yes. No, if they don't do that, then Navi have a chance, which is great. But then also, we come back to what we questioned in game number 1, where it wasn't clean tidings to end the game.
Poby.
Our concern. Vault Breaker in. Paris aside Space Jack. He did this on the Lulu, but Yike does flush away. KC, maybe they're doing it again. Culling with a Vault Breaker. Yike is going to survive for now. Crystallize not too bad while we look at the right side of the fight. Kana makes his entrance. Ace in the hole. Manta is dead. Yike is really testing the metal here as he stands his ground and almost dies, but doesn't lose his GA.
And now the front line of Navi is dead for 40 seconds. Oh, Poby.
Petrifying gaze. Poby making something here with the Twin Fangs unleashing. Kalist is dead. Kana tries to come in, and Poby actually standing his ground with the Cozy Campfire. He gets a bit of healing up. Kana has to jump back out with the help of damage from Sam D.
That's flash down for Yehu now for the Elder fight in 1.5 minutes. KC still want to try to contest for this tier 2, but if Relech can get another nice pillar like that, and they could burn a flash from Kalist, that could be pivotal for the actual Elder fight.
Oh my God. Fate still into everyone. Runs in, but I don't know if that's actually good. Paris will survive, and Poby too. KC is skipping steps to try and end this game. They will get top turret. But Kana, right now KC are playing the time game, and Poby has no ultimate. That is a big whiff from the Korean mid laner, who is the strongest in the team. Cullen going to come on out. Clone's going to block the rest of it. Cozy Campfire for the range. Relech steps on up. Angle from Manta misses the ulti as well. Meanwhile, Paris getting a cease and desist. No flash, remember. He's just going to die while Kana jumps in, takes down the other bot laner. The setup, the pop loss would be good as fake steal miss from Kana, but Poby's in the middle. He's got no ulti. He tried to ulti Yike, and it's a whiff. It's a hit. It's KC with a triple, and the Elder. This game is once again done.
It's done, it's dusted. 5 members of KC stay alive as Navi gets ace. They tried to flip the Elder, it wasn't enough. KC looking to go to match point.
And KC showing a really dominant best of 5 thus far. I think for me, a big surprise. I did think that KC were the favorites going into this series, but I mean, KC has looked so dominant in the early game.
Fixed a lot of their mistakes against G2. KC aren't going to take the lower bracket run handedly, but they are going to show us up against Navi. As Navi have yet to enter the series, And in a 31-minute win, as we're diving the fountain, it is match point. It is a 2-0 start, and it is KC looking to move forward today.
My goodness. Yeah. Oh, surely this isn't good into Rek'Sai.
I thought Rek'Sai was like the Lee Sin counter, no? Because you can always cancel the Q.
Yes. Yes.
Lee Sin top, and put the Neferi in jungle. Like, no, I'm not.
Hail of Blades or Deathfire Touch?
Hail of Blades,
yeah.
for sure.
Because, like, Deathfire Touch is, like, the better rune on Neferi, I'd say, in sense of scaling.
Dredgeline and melee. 70 gets caught up. He flashes away, but it's matched with a Valkyrie on top of his head. The 2v2 going awry for Na'Vi. There's a step up from Kalist. A couple more autos into heat barriers. He lives, and now Paris the next in trouble. Walking away is Kalist into fog of war. The Gatling gun out, and Paris almost finding the kill, but Kalist running away from the minions while Busio tries to take the next, and he will. Into the ground, Na'Vi. Reprieve. But Yike is a submarine with the back stopped. He's coming up top to shed some blood. This dog doesn't have too much mana. The knock-up going to be found out first. Kana builds some space. Manger tries to get the Dark and Daggers down, but even a call of the pack that comes through won't save the life. Yike gets the kill, and this is starting out much like the other two games.
It certainly is. Relech is trying to cross-map. He's stealing away enemy jungle camps. You can see that he's actually been able to build up a big advantage in terms of the early clear. We haven't been keeping a close track of how he's been able to do that because of all the early action that's happened towards the bot side of the map. But now those top Raptor respawns of his are being contested.
Cheeky. Nice.
He's looking for Yike, though.
Wait,
Paris?
What?
Magical journey.
Whoa,
and there's
whoa.
Busio waiting for him. Dredgeline in, and the kill to Yahoo! Over the wall lands a Lee Sin, maybe. Relech thinking about a Sonic Wave as the push comes through. All in. Incinerate. Tibbers as well. Going between the Veil. Yahoo might be in trouble. Good counterplays. He flushes away the weirding. Builds space. He dodges the Cosmic Binding. Yahoo alive on Mainta. Looks for his first kill of the game. He's going to ulti. And after the flash, gets knocked up. Hot damn, Yike. The unburrow was clutch.
And that's the power of the Rek'Sai.
Knock-up means that Mainta cannot go invulnerable.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Oh,
It is not okay.
Is not at all.
Maybe able to cancel him as well. No, he doesn't have the rocket up in time. It's just so difficult for Navi across the board. Maybe Relech.
Sonic Wave misses. Relech gets over the wall with a safeguard onto the ward. Remember, with the changes, he'll have that up shortly as well. Busio finds an angle too. Not going to get tagged this time around. He takes the tunnel system over the wall, but Busio's there waiting onto Poby. He goes by himself. Busio, you think, pulls the trigger a little bit too early. Safeguard, or rather, Sonic Wave going to be used, but Yahoo just goes between worlds, hits out Poby pretty big. It's dangerous, though. Yike went in isolated as well. I feel like Casey trying to play with their wallets as the interrupt from Busio comes through. Calls back onto Mainta. But Busio, as he flashes over the wall, Sonic Wave not going to connect.
News is that it goes into the hands of Paris. They would have preferred that goal literally anywhere.
Fate. Sam D now spotted out. Kalist gets a big one down. Waiting again. He's a little bit sus. Now finds out everyone. 3 people. Valkyrie going to be used. Kalist trying to cut away. He does as he flashes Cosmic Binding. Still connects. A shutdown under Sam D for Navi. He's needed.
That was a beautiful predict.
So Navi definitely have ways entering this mid game to make plays. Let's see if they can find a gank onto Kana.
Maybe it changes a little bit here. Tempered Fate going to be on Kana, but he flashes away. Change the corruption to bigger though. Hail of arrows on the Paris almost gets the kill. Mainta call the pack to get him out of there, but Yike is on the way. He flashes. He finds prey and finds one. And speaking of a Seeker, onto Paris is the one shot here with the Q from Yike, but he's going to use tunnel system. Gets kicked midway. Sonic Wave unburrow for the counter onto the Lee Sin. Yike still gets Boomerang Blade though by Sam D, and the chase up enables a kill for the Sivir top.
And it's Relech on these proactive champions that he's able to give some more life for Navi. A 1-for-1 in the end, but Navi are going to be happy to take that. The only thing that feels quite bad for them is the fact that Kalist is able to take these bot side plates. Kana even able to cancel something.
Well, Sam D flashes Boomerang Blade, find Kana, who's got the barrier in his sight, so Sam D wants to chase down Hail of Arrows. Under turret, Sammy with the barrier. He thinks he's okay, he might just be, but into Fog of War with the shield up, he gets the kill. But now how do you get out? Into Busio, he thinks maybe I can trade the kill. It'll be a Dredgeline, it'll be an auto attack, it'll be a turret shot. Yike is coming in, there's the auto, aftershock away so he doesn't steal the kill. And a Prey Seeker here will just steal the job. Sam D gets some plating, Yike will get the kill.
I mean, the lane phase did look a little scary, and I will admit that the top lane gap is still very much there, but Navi have a lot more fight in them here in Game 3.
They got dragons in this Game 3 as well.
Yet.
Like, the thing is, normally,
Now, trust me, bro.
Hang on. Sonic Wave is going to be taken. Good angle, the kickback as well. Death charge
give it to
leads
Manta.
in, but Busio's in the middle. You want to give it to the dog. He eviscerates, he autos, he shuts down Busio. Home of Navi have struggled to watch this. But this game, it does feel like there's life in them. Roulette for the carry we've talked about. Manta's caught up a little bit now with Voltaic Cyclo Sword. The only problem is turret's still falling down, but when I see that problem, I see the causality. That Manta's also getting his own turret in the bottom side. So props to the dog. He's going to move to about 500 gold disadvantage. Temper Fate going to be used on the mid lane.
Bot lane. No one is going to be there to answer. The TP is available for Manta, but we've got a bit of a brawl here in the river.
Yeah, Yike's going to start it off as well. That's the flash stretch line from Busio. And onto the enemy jungle, rather Paris, who gets through his magical journey, but he gets followed up. Yike, the queen, the wrath is out. Navi, right now, they're going to see KC moving to topside, or rather Busio behind Fog of War, spotting out as Manta's going to be running in. He sees the lens, unleashes the Dark and Daggers, but Busio on his tail. Yike quickly behind as well.
Kills is still pretty equal across the board. I mean, Reledge has the full item. I think Yike is sitting on a lot of gold. Reledge is on 2 items, so Yike is just on the 1.
At half HP. On the hunt's going to be popped. Tempered Fate brings in 2. Sonic Wave was taken there by Reledge. He's now got the depth charge on his head, but as he gets sent up sky high, the kick still comes out. Reledge running out with the weirding. Gets the trade immediately. Timber's out as the ulti from Manta gets interrupted again. The Rek'Sai combination into the dog is too much. Taking a magical journey is Yike. Who the hell? He went through. I thought it was Killis at the time being. Who runs through mid. Poby's going to flush away, but as he only just survives, who's still looking for the next victim. Timber's going to reset, mid turret now exposed.
The good news for KC is that that fight was 4v5. Kana has been isolated in the bottom lane, pushing the entire time, hitting onto that tower. And look, he's able to get...
So now he has the full Shojin completed and 2 cloth armors.
Paris, as he found out, he's going to be smited, knocked up with the unburrow. Valkyrie forward, so the Gatling gun with Kalista, and the big one can take him down.
KC,
Paris caught out 1 and 5.
They might just start Nash with how fed Yike is.
Oh, the found out though. Kalista goes over the wall with the Valkyries for the smites for the Crocs, but Manta might pay the iron price. He used Call the Pack before, and now
with how they're posturing, it's already 30 seconds. It's going to be hard to play for any sort of Drake control.
Okay.
I think it's just going to be a cross map. Maybe they can look for the tier 2 as well, but I think it'll be hard. They can try to transition into mid bot, but with how deep Yike has already pushed this bot side, I think they're just going to look for the tier 2.
Well, they're going to look for the dive. Sonic Wave is taken, kick mid-air. Who gets on out between worlds. That was a weird Dragon's Rage, I think, into the between worlds. The dive still happens, though. Manta unleashes the pack, takes 2 turret shots, or rather only 1. In the end, he's now going to get out, though, and that's the problem. He'll try to eviscerate over this bottom side wall. So it might open things up. The stretch line might continue the engage. Roulette's going to safeguard out. Navi are through after a good play.
I guess Navi still feel that they're not strong enough for a fight.
I mean, they got 2,000 gold from this cross map. It was a 4,000 gold lead for KC, and now they narrowed that down with the shutdown, right? It's too black and white when you put it like that.
Darkness for now. Navi face checking Poby. That ain't his jungle. He flashes away from the between world. Sitters out, but it's again an unleash from Yike in the ulti. He's only just out and gone. Running out. He's alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the fight's gone pear-shaped here for Navi. Well, Manta has to get on over the wall. Sam D can't approach. And Yike Void rushed in and lives to tell the tale. There's a smite still. Unburrow, there's a look in here for Yike as he stays up with his passive, finds the Unburrow and unleashes hell on the Reledge. The flash away from Yike as who gets in the way. The 2-fold Hex coming up next and it'll find the kill. Being found out.
Things are simply falling apart here for Navi as Kalist, he can't defend that mid-tier 1. Manta will secure it. Now he's being hunted down. Oh, no, KC gonna back off. They know that the Baron is being started. Navi will take a tower in exchange for the Baron as KC, they set the terms for when the fight starts. Catching Navi completely by surprise, contesting them on the red buff, secures them the kills they need to find that Baron and, I mean, secure the already strong foothold they had here in Game 3.
And we've seen KC, Samdi might be in trouble. He has the flash.
Might be spell shielding the Q. He's waiting for that to come out, but then it comes through. He flashes anyway. Big one from Kalist won't land, but look, across the veil from Yahoo, he protobelts to get in range. On the hunt used and good spell shield timer. Just off the dredge line from Busio while we look towards the top side.
Dominions.
And Dominions, Manta is gonna die. Kana went invulnerable, it's on his second item while Poby comes in to finish the kill off.
The 5v5 should have been in their favor, or not should have been in their favor, but that this is kind of the best that they're gonna get.
Yep.
I mean, maybe they're waiting for Poby's third item. Maybe they think that they need the slower on this play, which means that I think KC could even start threatening the inhibitor tower if they want to.
KC are much, much faster here. And now somebody is going to defend this top wave, which means KC can get the mid tower. So it's going to be 2 towers, while Navi get the 1 tower on bot.
Natus Vincere Hex Flash, but he does Q into the turret regardless. 2 turrets, as you said, is going to be a bigger trade. And to finally takes down Inner in the bottom side. And continue to maintain dominance. I mean, he has been the more dominant
really
jungle. You said, right, good kick. It's onto 3. Maybe an opening, but where's the damage? Tempest Fate onto 4 just about. The Nefiri damage lines through the halls as well, but yeah, who sets up the Between Worlds? They need more on the side of Navi. Kana still near at full range as he hits from over the wall. And KC, all 5 survive of what was a god-tier Lee Sin kick.
Samdi wasn't there. He wasn't there to do the damage that Navi so desperately needed. The 4.5 item Sivir. If he could have provided it, that could have been the ace.
Get out there.
No!
1 and 8.
Now after losing Paris, no jungler to contest. KC looking to close out this series 3-0. Navi have put up a much better
It does
fight.
seem to be the fact that Navi just can't climb over what this short hill is for KC. For now, dragging up in 15 seconds. Bot turret's going to fall. We're near 6,000 gold again. Top is going to fall from main turret. So a bit more gold here in the Nefiri's pocket, but the threat with Baron is huge. Interrupting Yike is nice with the kick. Tibbers comes out as well, but Poby needs a little bit more damage. With Tibbers, no, Umbara will be interrupted, so good for Navi.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Mainter is continuing to push in the top side. They could even look to contest for the Mountain Soul.
Rub worth.
I mean, KC, what is happening right now? Like, it was such a silly mistake to make. This game is it's yours to lose. Yeah, it's actually a way bigger mistake than I initially thought. The Baron into the negatives. A soul now secured for Navi off the back of a great kick from Relech. And Yike caught off guard.
Okay.
It's never over until it's over. He's learned. He's not fine.
No, he's not.
He's dead. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you thought he went out and they pull him right back in. True. 3 movement speed. Sonic Wave going to be dodged by Yike. Relech here has to be careful, but he safeguards away. Still knocked up with the Umbara Collision. Has Valkyried in front of everyone. Tempest Fate's going to slow down the play, and eventually Relech does die. It makes a 1-for-1 for Vincere as he survives and run on out. Kana tries to get Samdi, but he gets the fire. Kalist thought he was him, but man, I'm starting to think that Valkyrie was turbo in.
Wait, can they end? Can they end?
They can.
Top lane, Navi just has to go top. They've got to push. They have a wave.
Samdi has lifesteal. He can lifesteal on the wave. Yahoo needs to find a miracle play. He doesn't have the ultimate. They shouldn't have the damage.
Just let the Sivir hit the wave. Let the Sivir hit the wave.
Yep. Sam D walk up quick smart. He's getting blocked by his own minions, and Turbo Sivir will annihilate these waves.
Oh my god, and Navi actually going to win this game.
20 seconds on Kalist and Busio Kana 30 seconds away. Here we go. Yike and Yahoo for the defense. Will the series go on? The first game ever, Navi against KC in the LEC. As one Nexus turret falls on down. Yike goes in for an Umbara. The spell shield there. Sandy survives and kites out. They're going to do it. Their first ever win against KC. As KC dropped the ball. But Navi know how to play catch. No. The Nexus exposed. Paris. Oh my God. A quadra for Kalist as his Nexus falls.
Matchup into the Renekton. I feel like if I would be Kennen, I would be able to take over this game, but when it comes to team fights, I would not be having a great time. And the Olaf is coming through, and actually, I love it.
I mean, Olaf is fantastic.
I love it.
Pick. It's a really good pick here from Yike. He's completely untouched, and he can just dive freely. There's no real...
Right now. It's also going to be Knight Cannon taken into the top lane, so we'll see how that develops as Yike hovers to the side. Found Poby, good undertow, Spirit Rush as well. Catching Poby, but the flash from Relech is great with the seismic shove. Last of Yahoo's ulti used while First Blood goes over to Yike, but Relech looking for a trade. All it takes is one more cube, but out over the wall, Yahoo gets the last of his mana as a double goes down to Yike now with a knockup and another undertow. Yike has found another victim. Paris came to help out, but he's got to flash away. The Olaf on the board, double.
Now they can't lose.
No backdoor today, this time, Navi. I say backdoor, they did context of the comp. I think that... hang on a second, Relech.
Oh. Flash, engage. Relech goes forward instead after getting a scuttle. He puts the door up. There's Ragnarok time. He can't escape. Relech thought he could ulti out, but he's denied as Yehu charms him down.
I mean, he gets the Scuttle Crab, but comes at the cost of his life. Yehu going to be picking that kill up, and KC bouncing back here in game 4 with a vengeance. Amassing a 1.7k gold lead, 9.5 minutes in. First Q, flash R. Get the enemy AD carry. Guys, where's the rest of my team? Hang on.
Ragnarok used quickness as well. This turns into a counterplay from KC. They've got their own counter spell. Slicing Maelstrom is a one-man and gets the flush out of Yike. He retreats as Mainta shows up to save the day. Over the wall, there's Kana. There's going to be a wall sent in response. And a stun up. Kana's isolated. He can't get through the unraveled earth. And Relech seals.
It's really hard for Navi to play because Yike will just use the Ragnarok and ignore the CC. But if Paris is just looking to CC Busio or Yehu,
Navi that are designed to protect their AD carry, and the rest of KC will have to find ways to navigate around them. That is, of course, assuming this Olaf can't just 1v9 the whole game, which, given his current gold lead, Yike is on track to do.
But I will say he ran in there. He wasn't as invincible as he made out to be.
That's true.
there's a lot of DPS with Talia and the EMEA.
Turret's gone. Is it? That turret? Is that turret? Observers, we might have to
He doesn't have
clicking.
grubs.
He doesn't have grubs, yes.
Oh, how close. Yeah.
1 HP, 8 HP, so much faster on this top play. It's gonna be same speed of the tower takeage. Maybe they'll get the bot tower a little bit faster, but still a pretty nice play from KC, all things considered, with the fact that Navi invested the Herald and they weren't able to get any sort of meaningful advantage.
Nathan is cheering. Right now, cannot understate how good this feels as Kana getting the turrets first against Mainta as well.
MF needs to be wary. Ooh, I like the...
Executioners?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's interesting. I think it's mostly for Yike, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The BT. Aros.
Knock up, undertow. He's gonna run in. Unbreakable will when. He used it, but he's dead. Paris and getting caught out, base checking. Even more iconic duo in the series. Sam D trying to kite it out the charm. Well done on the movement. His support dies, but he does not.
I'm feeling a sense of deja vu.
Oh, yes.
Luckily, there is no objective for KC to take with this kill. And Poby is able to fully push in bot.
That mid tower looks pretty juicy right now.
Yeah, I mean, Navi decided to not... Like, normally when you get picked like this, you decide to regroup so that the enemy can't force anything. But Navi instead just decided to drop the mid tower and funnel some plates onto Poby instead. I think they're going to cross-map it and try to make a play onto Kana here.
You can see Kana, as you said, Paris here, slicing Maelstrom as well as Dominus. The ult sent in by Relech, but now that he's up here with TP coming from Navi, they're full committing this third Drake off the board. 5 members in the top lane, but you're against Soul Point now.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like it either.
They get the kill on Kana, but because Kana got the initial wave, I don't think they'll be able to get the tier 2 top. Maybe a few plates for Poby.
Not like flipping Ocean Soul versus an Olaf either. As Relech gets the scuttle, but now he's in trouble. KC looking for the counter play, setting up with the All Deception. Paris in a bit of trouble, but Busio behind enemy lines. He gets exhausted, slowed down, stunned up with the trample, but he battle dances over the wall. The power of
and force Samdi to respond, and then tested them in River as well. They were able to force them out.
Quickness.
Busio.
He's bait. He just used his flash before. The flick back. Sam D is dead. The feathers are out from Kalista as well, trying to be a counterplay from Navi, but they've walked into a trap. Yes, it's a 1-for-1, but his feathers pull back. The Ragnarok Olaf helps Kalista get a double. It's Navi making decision after decision that ends poorly as KC think about the Baron.
A beautiful engage by Busio and a great Featherstorm by Kalist, and that looks like it's going to be the Baron Nasher for KC as Yehu wants to go for the 1v1.
Foxfire sent out with the charm as well, Orb of Deception, the Spirit Rush, Poby about to die, saved by Paris. Yehu gets on out, but Poby cannot contest or do a thing about this Baron in the top side. Navi tried to make a bait play and it has backfired poorly. With KC using their health bar to get the Baron.
Saw in game 3 in order for them to bounce back here in game 4.
So let's see the setup here. Navi is 4. There is a cannon with ulti. Flying through the skies is Relech onto Busio. He gets quickness immediately. Oh, the ulti terrible as Unbreakable will, but it's just an Ari cleaving through. I don't know what Navi expected, but they've run out of options here in this game and maybe in the series of Sam D still without his summoners. His bullet time gets interrupted and charmed, and the whole world is going upside down for Navi as they get obliterated on Summoner's Rift.
4 members fall as KC with the Baron buff set their sights on the towers of Navi. Navi's base. Things are quickly crumbling, and KC is snowballing Game 4 out of control.
KC won't quite be able to...
Running people down. Yahoo, who's kind of weaving through these fights. Everywhere's going well. KC are picking up turret after turret at this rate. And as you guys said, it doesn't feel like they have the same lean back material here for Navi, meaning they don't have the same hyperscale, they don't have the same win condition that got them back in game number 3. And the series is falling by the wayside yet again, as this early game is paying dividends for KC. On the wing here, spotted out as Poby tries to zone off with a threaded volley. Yika started the Dragon off, the double up, not going to reach as Weaver's Wall going to be used by Poby, but Dragon is still very healthy. That Weaver's Wall will expire, and now with no ulti to zone off, the quickness comes in. Roulette target for the Olaf, and running through is Yike. Look at Yahoo's angle onto Poby. He's down immediately as Yike steps on up, so does Paris, but they're both going to fall. Mainter as well on the chase. I don't know what happened to him, but he's just dead. And Navi's chances in the spring playoffs have all but come to an end as KC get the soul and look to close this game out.
KC found the final fight, 4-0. They're gonna run down mid lane and finally finish this game and finish this series and send Navi home.
Outside of the last game, it felt like this series was an open and closed book. Navi get their first win ever against KC in the LEC all time, but that was last game. Here it's a series win, here it's a lower bracket run, here it's a second seed of the LEC for spring, doing exactly what we expected. In 3-1, they'll take Roulette down with them, but the Nexus is bare, the bullet time comes out, Navi are eliminated, and KC start their run in LEC spring.
A rough way for Navi to end the series.